Okay guys, so today I want to do a video on how to do a picture wall. This is a very easy tutorial. Uh, if you know me, you know that I am very big on pictures, which if you saw the tack locker video, it's pretty prevalent that I really like pictures considering the entire left door is just covered in pictures. And that's like the best thing to do for me is giving me pictures of my animals. So I decided that I was going to take this corkboard wall that I have in my room, and I was going to put pictures on it because I wanted there to be something in my room that was very much a part of my stable life. So I already had in my room this 6-piece corkboard set, which is just 6 1 foot by 1 foot square corkboards. I got these corkboards when I was in Oregon, and I think it was $5 for all 6 of them because they came in a set. And the corners are really chewed up because the first couple of times that I nailed these up into the house, like previous houses, I had used nails to nail them in, and then when I went to take them out, when we moved, the corners would just get ripped off. So now I just pin them up with the pins. So as you can see, I'm trying to hold up some of the boards later on in this little clip because they do fall down since nothing's holding them up. And I'm just taking everything down. All that's on here is like cards from birthdays and Christmas, tickets for a plane, events, movie tickets, and other random stuff like that. So if you don't have something like this already in your house, then you don't need to worry about this step. This is just if you already have some form of like a memory wall that you want to recycle out. But if you're just buying a new set of cork boards, then you just don't even have to worry about this step. Just completely bypass it. It does not concern you. So the next thing that I'm doing is I'm looking through my pictures, and I'm actually on my old Vista laptop, which is super old, but yet it works better than my PC. And my PC is being really stupid right now and isn't wanting to work. So I have to do everything on my laptop. But yeah, so I'm just looking through all of my pictures, and I'm pulling out pictures not only of Bugsy, but also of the other horses too. Because I love the other horses just as much as I love my horse. So I am pulling pictures from the new barn as well as pictures from the ranch. I sadly don't have any old pictures from my old barn because the laptop that those were on crashed. So I only have pictures of the new barn and ranch pictures that my grandma had, sadly. But so you're just going to go through and pick out your favorites or ones that you really like. If you're going to do something where it's more of an inspiration board, that's fine too. All you're going to do is pick out pictures that are like where you want to go, so like a goal. So like if you want to jump 3 foot, then find a picture of someone jumping 3 feet. If you want to learn how to do raining, then find a picture of a rainer. Quotes are great too. Like anything you guys want to put on this board is completely fine. Get creative, make it your own. Anything like that. I'm just making this my own personal picture board. So that's all that's going to be on mine. So when you get all your pictures, then you're going to need to print them out. You can either use your home printer, which I'm not going to use my home printer because it really sucks at printing pictures. They're really grainy and dark, and there's these weird lines going through it. It just isn't a very good quality printer. It's fine for printing out documents, but pictures, it's not the best. So I went and got mine printed at a store, which you can get these printed at any place that has a printing section, so Walmart, Kinko's, Walgreens, I think Target might even have a printing place. And if you go to like a place like Walmart, then you can get the cork there too, or Walgreens or anything like that. And you should be able to get that kind of stuff at Kinko's too. So all of this stuff you should be able to get at one place. And it shouldn't be too expensive. I got 4x6 pictures, which is a fine size for me. And it's also the smallest that I could get at the particular store that I went to. But I think you can get them smaller if you want them smaller. If you're using your own home printer, put several pictures onto one page. That way you're using less ink and less paper. So the next thing that I bought was another thing of push pins because I was running low. And I got them in red, black, and white because those are Bugsy's colors. So, or clear, I should say, it's not white. But it's also going to add a little bit more color to the board itself. You can get whatever color you want or just use ones that you have at home. It doesn't really matter. So then once you have all your pictures printed, you have your cork board and your push pins, then you can start putting everything up. Now, I've already put up some pictures because this step is pretty straightforward, just pin everything on there. And this took forever. If your cork boards are very thin, like mine are, then you'll have to push them harder to get them through the drywall, which makes your thumb really sore. My thumb hurt so bad after this. So I suggest getting thicker cork, just because it'll make it a lot easier in the long run. The push pin goes into the cork really easy, but drywall, not so much. So anyhow, guys, this is what my board looked like after I was finished. If you decide to do a project similar to this, feel free to send me pictures either through private message on YouTube or a direct message on Instagram. My Instagram account tag is still the same as my username for YouTube, except instead of it being a hyphen, it's an underscore. But if you just type in BLM-Bugsy into the search bar, I will immediately pop up. I am the only BLM-Bugsy on Instagram or any name similar to that, so it pops straight up. But anyhow, guys, we're going to end it there.